So after our first episode of the studio, I decided it would be better not to make any more of them, if that makes any sense. So we canceled the contract with the camera crew and we burnt all the tapes for the other episodes because, they weren't that great. And but after some backlashes from the crazed fans who somehow like this, we came to an agreement that we're gonna keep making them. Other than that, business has been booming, but not to toot my own horn anything, but yeah.
Production has gone up 10% since a certain someone left. Josh also got fired a while back, so.
I mean, MVTV, it's been so much better since Josh has been gone. But
We've been facing a lot of number problems with our staff. Maybe I should stop firing people. Do I regret firing Josh? No, there's no way I regret firing him. In fact, I've hired someone to fill the gap. He's totally qualified.
Earl sucks. We can't get anything done. And I think Clayton is hiring some new people, so there's some good news, I guess.
Not gonna lie, the studio has been struggling in the advertising department lately since we fired Josh. Earl really isn't qualified for the job. I should fire him.
Earl! Earl, where are you? Earl! Earl, wake up. Come on. You gotta get up. You got scripts to write.
My typewriter's in the saw. I gave it to them Gen Yes kids.
Earl, they don't fix typewriters anymore. They don't even make them.
What do you mean they don't make typewriters?
Do you know what year we're in? They don't make typewriters anymore.
We're in 1819.
This is why you got fired. Yeah, so Clayton hired and fired a lot of people. I'm just glad Joey got fired. And there's been a bit of a gap without Josh, but and that gap has just opened up a dark tunnel of doing odd jobs for Clayton. It is. I've been crawling through that tunnel for a while, and now I've struck gold. Let me tell you, Clayton, he has promoted me to the honorable title of assistant manager.
assistant to the manager.
There's been some backlash, but they'll come to respect my power, my authority.
Hey Reed, you're my assistant. Go get me a coffee.
All right.
I've got the power.
Good afternoon, staff.
Good afternoon.
I said good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Well, these staff meetings Clayton does totally suck.
Yeah, well, they're a total waste of time. I mean, if I could even tell time. Can you read that?
Anyway, guys, our audience test ratings are extremely low and we're not making money.
Well, we are kind of losing a lot of people. And people have been leaving really quickly. And by the way, why is Josh still in the episodes?
Josh is still in the episodes because we've been using old clips and CGI, which is very expensive, hence why we're losing money. And our ratings dropped after I fired him, so we've been using his face and his likeness to kind of keep our ratings up so we can kind of make some money, but that's not working, so.
Is that even legal?
It does sound illegal.
Hey, be quiet. It's a gray area right now until the federal courts address it. Times are changing.
I got it. What if we bring back this day in history?
You know, that actually might not be a bad idea. Let's do it. I think that might work. We might just save the studio after all. Let's get to work.
Alright, I'll go find Earl. Earl!
I think he's napping again.
Aw, dang it.
This day in history is it's a terrible idea. Earl is so hard to work with. The viewers didn't even notice we stopped making them. They noticed we didn't make a second episode of the studio before that. So yeah, I sent my best man to find a solution.
Clayton gave me a mission. I will not fail him. But he might not like my solution. Hey, come here. It's ringing.
Hello?
Hello, Josh.
Reed?
Your time has come, Josh. It's time to return.
I was fired. I can't.
I'm assistant manager now.
Assistant to the manager.
Do you want to come back or not?
I'll be there in 30 seconds.
Do you need a ride or anything, or no? Alright. It's done.
It was pretty tough being fired. I was pretty upset. I was even more upset when they digitally add me into scenes. I mean, is that even legal? What did I do when I was fired? Well, I did some soul searching. I downloaded TikTok. I deleted TikTok. Then I got TikTok again. It was a whole thing. I went to Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia. And it seems like I was lucky to finally go there, because I may never go there again, given the situation. I learned a lot about myself in D.C. I learned that I'm no longer the funny guy. I'm not the funny kind of man. I am the suave, joke-heavy, sophisticated guy. I've just been reading some etiquette books, dating books, marriage books, parenting books. Right now, I'm reading this really deep book. It's really just modern poetry. It's called One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. You probably haven't heard of it. It's modern poetry, like I said, and it has to do with population change and race. It's by a doctor, so you know it's gotta be official. It's pretty heavy stuff. I cried a few times, and I'm only on page 6.
With my power of assistant manager, I had no choice but to bring back Josh. It was for the betterment of the studio. Everybody shut up, I have an announcement to make. Is everybody here?
Clayton's in the bathroom.
Man, it sounds like a personal thing. I'll talk to HR about it.
We don't have an HR.
Man, it doesn't matter. Anyways, I have an announcement to make. I'm back, baby. Why? Listen, I had to do it. Yeah! I'm sorry. I had to do it to save the studio, okay? Listen, this is the only way that we can get a half-decent This Day in History episode out. I had to do it. I mean, have you seen our ratings? Dude, my paycheck's already in the negatives.
Hey guys, how's the episode coming along?
Hey, Clayton. Hey.
No, God! Please! No! 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 No!
It's like I never left.
I think I've made an enormous mistake. Nah.
Maybe I should have told them that we're about to be laid off for like 3 weeks. And whatever. Die, water. Die. Ooh, new recipe! You're fired!